The flight attendant's voice cut through the cabin like a blade. Sharp, public, unforgiving. Sir, you cannot sit here. You need to gather your things and move to economy. Now. Every head turned. Conversations died. Phones froze mid-scroll. And in that exact moment, when humiliation burned hotter than anger, the single dad slowly stood up, holding his sleepy little daughter in his arms, unaware that in just 1 minute, the same woman who embarrassed him would be on her knees, begging. Before we continue, if stories about humanity, justice, and unexpected kindness move your heart, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because stories like this remind us who we really are. His name was Daniel Carter. 34. Tired eyes. Wrinkled shirt. A man who looked like life had been demanding payment daily, and he had been paying with interest. He hadn't always looked this worn. There was a time when Daniel wore tailored suits, closed million-dollar deals, and flew first class without thinking twice. But that was before cancer took his wife, before hospital bills replaced savings, before becoming both mother and father to a 5-year-old girl named Lily became his entire world. This flight wasn't a luxury. It was a necessity. Lily needed a rare pediatric treatment available only in another state, and the appointment was non-negotiable. Daniel had spent weeks selling his watch, his laptop, even his wedding ring, just to afford the tickets. A kind airline representative had quietly upgraded them to first class after hearing Lily coughing softly in the background during the booking call. Daniel didn't ask for it. He was grateful, but he didn't expect it. Now, standing in the aisle, with Lily's small arms wrapped around his neck, he felt every eye judging him. Some saw a man who didn't belong. Some saw a poor excuse for a first-class passenger. And the flight attendant, Amanda, saw a problem to remove. Sir, she repeated, louder this time, your appearance does not match the passenger assigned to this seat. Either you move immediately, or security will be called. Daniel opened his mouth, then closed it. He'd learned long ago that defending yourself in public humiliation rarely works. Lily shifted in his arms, her small voice whispering, Daddy, did we do something wrong? That broke him. No, sweetheart, he said softly. You didn't do anything wrong. He reached for his bag, hands shaking, when a calm voice came from behind. Is there a problem here? It was the captain. Amanda straightened instantly. Yes, Captain. This passenger is sitting in first class, but I believe there's been a mistake. The captain looked at Daniel, then at Lily, then down at the manifest on his tablet. His eyes paused, narrowed. No mistake, the captain said quietly. Seat 2A and 2B. Mr. Daniel Carter and child. Silence. Amanda blinked. But, his what? The captain asked, his tone no longer calm. Amanda's face flushed. I just assumed. That's exactly what you did, the captain interrupted. You assumed. Passengers shifted uncomfortably. Someone in the front row lowered their phone, shame flickering across their face. The captain turned to Daniel. Sir, I'm deeply sorry. Please, sit back down. Daniel nodded, still holding Lily, and sat. But the damage was done. Lily's eyes were wet. Daniel's pride lay somewhere on the cabin floor. Then the captain did something no one expected. He turned to Amanda. I need you to apologize. Right now. Amanda hesitated. Pride wrestled with fear. Authority pressed down on her shoulders. Slowly, visibly shaken, she stepped forward. But before she could speak, Lily coughed, hard. A deep, painful sound that echoed. The captain knelt instinctively to Lily's level. Is she okay? He asked. Daniel swallowed. She has leukemia. We're flying for treatment. That was the moment. Amanda's knees buckled. She dropped, right there in the aisle, onto her knees, tears spilling freely as the weight of her actions crashed over her. I'm so sorry, she sobbed. I didn't know. I judged you. I humiliated you. Please forgive me. The cabin was silent except for her crying. Daniel didn't feel victorious. He didn't feel proud. He felt tired, and sad, and human. He looked at Amanda, then at Lily. Lily leaned forward, touched Amanda's arm, and whispered, It's okay. Daddy says people make mistakes. That's when Daniel realized something powerful. Kindness doesn't require strength. It requires courage. Amanda was escorted off the flight. Not fired, but removed pending investigation. The captain announced a delay and apologized to the passengers, but no one complained. Something sacred had happened in that cabin. A woman in business attire leaned toward Daniel. "If you need help with medical expenses, my company." Another passenger offered hotel miles. Another quietly placed a check on Daniel's tray table. Daniel didn't ask for help. But this time, he didn't refuse it either. The flight took off. At 30,000 feet, Lily fell asleep on Daniel's chest. He stared out the window, tears slipping freely, not from pain, but from the reminder that even after the worst moments, humanity can still rise.